Welcome to this special episode of the Punching Judys.
If you like your tea with a side of shade, just sit right back, cause you've got it made. These girls are here to gab and tish, and they do it all with a sassy swish. Always dusted, never busted, it's true, don't you know? Always dusted, never busted, it's the Punching Judys show.
Louvel is still convalescing, but she's doing really well and will be here for next week's season finale. However, this week we are blessed to have a special co-host, Roberta Plant. Hey, Roberta, say hi. Apparently, she's not a real big talker. Anyway, we're going to take a look back at some of the great clips and some of the good laughs and a few of the bloopers, too. To start, we love to open the show with some, banter and chit-chat. Sometimes it goes off the rails or is just odd. But here's some outtakes from our show openers.
Oh.
Ew.
What was that?
I don't know.
Like a flake.
Well,
Is that from your dander?
it's not from me.
Was that when did you just chip off asbestos paint
no,
into my mouth?
You. I don't have it.
Girl, I wouldn't be surprised if you're full of formaldehyde, asbestos. Are you safe to be around?
I'm no more toxic than you,
Is
girl.
that why I'm so crazy? Because I just keep breathing in your toxic fumes?
You're the toxic one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'll do it just in case, though, just to have a space to,
Sure, do whatever you want.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
do whatever you want.
Okay, I will.
Do whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Okay.
What you want?
What you want with my body?
What you want?
What you wanna?
What you
What
want?
you wanna?
What you want?
Okay.
What you want?
What you
Baby,
want?
you got it.
No, I don't.
What you need?
I don't have anything. Okay.
Really?
Okay, let me clap. One.
Hold on.
They're not gonna smell you, girl. It's not smell-o-vision.
Oh, that's true. I guess they wouldn't, would they?
All right, are you ready to start the podcast?
It's not smell-o-vision, is it?
No, it's not. All
Okay.
right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Titus.
I think, Ruby, I have a bit of a bias against puppets.
Well,
All this time with you is making me feel a bit puppet racist.
Well, puppets aren't a race, darling.
Are you a species?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
What are you then?
We're more of a genre, darling, a genre of entertainment. I like to think of myself as the queen of the genre of the puppet entertainment empire.
Wow, really? The whole empire?
The whole empire.
You're at the very top.
Well, I like to think I'm ahead of that, group that starts with the M.
Well, what the fuck are we doing here if you're at the top of the puppet empire?
Well, it just shows you how small the puppet empire is.
Ruby, and how little power it
well,
has.
that's what it's like. That's what it's all about, darling.
There were some puppets down in Palm Springs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw. I was at an antique shop in Palm Springs, and lo and behold,
So it was like the gay bar?
oh, you rotten bitch!
I'm going to get in trouble, aren't I?
Well, listen, you're the same age as them.
Hey. Well, I don't know. I really don't.
I guess I don't notice if you're usually underneath the. No, it looks fine. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine. And if it's not fine, we can always just crop it so we're a little bit more in. I look like Tina Turner.
You look like something.
Rolling, rolling,
Rolling on a river.
rolling,
Rolling.
rolling,
Rolling.
rolling
Oh,
on the
hey,
river.
look. We're on.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, hi.
Shit, we were getting our zoomies out.
Kinda.
We were doing our pre-show what is that thing?
I
that
didn't
actors
realize.
do?
I didn't realize the camera had been, turned on.
I think it's been doing this the whole time.
Well,
Wow!
hey.
Hi, Ruby.
Well, hello.
oh, look at that! I didn't know you were religious.
Oh, I'm very religious.
Oh, are you?
Well,
What do you pray to?
I pray to make it through every day dealing with you.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
fair. That'll
dear-
take a divine intervention
That's
just
right.
for us to survive this shit.
Living with you is hard.
Oh God, it is hard.
It's hard.
You're on your knees going, please, please,
Please,
deliver me
please.
from Louvel, please.
Well, you're not bad. I've had worse. I've had a lot worse.
Baby, the only deliverance I want is a pizza deliverance.
Did you ever see that movie Deliverance?
I chose not to.
Whew.
Is it it's a little too spooky for me.
Well, there's a whole and
Oh.
I guess I can't say that.
This is gonna be snipped.
Yeah, there's that whole weird scene.
Yeah.
In the woods.
Yeah. Oh.
It's kind of
Into
crazy.
the woods without regret.
And it's
the
like
choice
they
is
play
made to
they
pass.
play that banjo and it goes down, and it's sort of like Jaws. Do you remember Jaws? Did you ever see that?
I saw Jaws. Yeah.
It's
People
like
used to say that I looked like
the shark.
The dog.
You love me.
I do.
You do.
I do love you.
Yeah.
Here's the thing,
Mwah.
folks. I don't want to kiss
All
you.
of a sudden, listen. All of a sudden,
We're giving them a peek behind the curtain. You see, like there's the curtain.
Yes.
We're peeking. Oh, hello.
Yes.
Ooh, behind the curtain. Oh, there we are.
Oh, put it back up. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah. So as you can see,
That is much better. That's improved the whole
this is
program.
how we're gonna do the show from now on.
That's right.
Oh, it's like I'm like a priest, and you're giving me a confession.
Yeah, well,
Ruby, what would you like to say to God?
Well, I would say you basically
I've been
remind
mean
me more
to my
of the.
best friend Louvel, and I've treated her like shit.
I'm gonna start calling you the Lizard of Oz.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it like a snake.
Yeah, well, you can't do a lot of things.
Well, that's a sister.
That's right. That's
You
right.
can't do shit.
It looks like everybody else's face.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
See
all
these
that
eyebrows?
work you've had done.
See these eyebrows?
Yeah, I see them.
Nobody's
there.
got these eyebrows.
Thank God. Nobody wants those eyebrows.
Well, I do.
I think you got them at the bargain bin at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, bitch. These eyebrows are going to make me very famous.
Are they?
I call them my stock market crash. They go up, 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 and then crash.
Actually, I kind of like them.
It's one of those things.
I like your little style. I mean, I'm feeling really. It's your birthday.
I
coming
know.
up.
Am I dying?
I've decided to be really for your birthday.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to make a note of this.
Yeah.
For your birthday this week, I'm going to try and be nice. Now it's going to be hard.
Okay.
I'm not gonna admit that I may make a mistake and I may be horrible at some point to you.
Okay.
Not that she doesn't deserve it.
No.
But I'm gonna try to be nice.
You're going to try. Really hard.
I'm gonna try. I don't know how hard I'm gonna
So
try.
I think the best thing that we can do at this point is to just have you not talk. Because if you talk, inevitably something mean will be said about me. So I think the best course of action here is if you just sit there silent as a statue, do your best to look pretty. I know it's hard for you, but and just stand there and wait.
I have never heard a bigger crock of bullshit come out of your mouth.
Just stand there.
That is not what a podcast is. I mean, people tune in to see me.
Yeah, but if you're really trying to be nice, I think the best thing.
No. I'm not trying to be that nice. Whew.
Well,
I'm
I like
just going to be, generous, not necessarily nice.
Well, I like what you're wearing too.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's very nice. It's
Yes,
gold.
This old thing.
It's gold. It's gold. It's gold. It's gold. It's solid
it was
gold.
funny that you showed up in your own little
Yeah, we didn't plan this at all.
gold get-up. It's
In
kind
fact, we don't usually plan our outfits.
No, we don't usually.
Sometimes we do, but very rarely do we, because I would never want to talk to her outside of this room.
Well, we have a strictly don't talk to each other except on camera.
Right, because at this point, if we talk, we lose hours of content, which I'm sure all of you would be so disappointed about. I mean, for all we know, we could be sitting at the breakfast table and some hilarious hijinks would ensue.
Well,
and then what would we talk about on the podcast? Nothing.
And so we avoid each other at the breakfast. Well,
It's very
literally,
easy.
we avoid each other at the house.
At all costs, we avoid each other. I don't want to see her. I don't want to smell her.
It's better.
I don't
better
want to
that we
look
don't.
at her.
Speaking of smell, do you have a little whiffy lately? What's going on?
A little whiffy?
Yeah, a little whiffy.
What do you mean?
Have you been washing your bra? Or?
I have, well, these new tits, they must be so sweaty.
Anyways, yeah, I only have to put up with this for an hour, so
Oh my God.
I'll deal with it.
You'll deal with it. Well, happy birthday to me.
Happy. Here's something I bet you didn't know. There's a lost episode of the Punching Judys. It's been languishing in our video vault for good reason. It was the pilot episode, and like all good pilots, it's shaky at best. But despite the bad camera angles and the questionable sound editing, this little tasty bit is worth a look.
Who
cares?
My God.
I mean, there's a lot to care about, but honestly.
At this point, you know what? I'm just going to be mean, and I'm not going to be nice anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a change?
Yes, I'm a nice person.
That's not been my experience.
I'm very kind to
That's
others.
not been my experience.
I'm a philanthropist. I'm a
philanderer, maybe.
a fallacious.
That's more like it, darling.
I'm a volunteer.
At Volunteer Park.
Yeah, I'm a pillar of our community.
Yeah, there's some things you've peeled.
Yeah, it's true. But you know, it's so hard to be good in this day and age, and I think I've decided to just be rotten.
Oh, don't be that.
Yeah, I'm just being
Because
nasty.
then you'd have to be nicer than you've been.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Life for the Judys is miscellaneous and filled with wonderful friends and acquaintances, like next-door neighbor Arlene and medical savant Sue Zempic, sexy Josiah Walker, and our treasured hairdresser Roger with his chihuahuas Mitzi, Fritzy, and their 4 babies. Mr. Rogers ain't got nothing in our neighborhood. Well, Louvel,
Oh, hi.
you're looking rather stunning today.
You like it?
I do.
What? Wait. Folks, I think something's about to happen. She just said I look stunning.
Because you do.
Well, I might have maybe visited your hairdresser, Roger, this past week, and he hooked me up.
Whatever he did, it's genius.
Well, I'll tell you, when you've
you
got...
look good, girl.
When you got
I've been
big-
telling you to go to Roger for a while now.
Wait, when you got big man shoulders like me, you know, you got to get big hair to balance it out.
You look good. That's
Thank
all I
you.
can say.
Josiah Walker is a very sleepy guy, but when we do have to
Well,
go...
he's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker. He works late into the
he is
evening.
a hard worker.
He's a
I've
hard
watched
worker.
him work hard.
Oh, yeah, he works real hard.
Oh, man. Oh, and he makes the best food.
Well, and here's the thing.
Yeah.
When we need to be up early, he will be up early.
Well, he is very respectful.
Yeah, he's very respectful.
You know,
Josiah
I'm a
Walker's very
fan.
respectful.
I'm a fan.
I'm not.
Well, you're a lover.
I'm not a... Yes, I'm a lover.
I'm a fan. You're a lover. Oh, I see a song there. I'm a fan, not
I'm
a
a
lover.
fan.
I'm a lover, not a fan.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo.
That can be in your Solstice album.
That's right.
Miscellaneous.
I love miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous,
When you put a
miscellaneous.
missile
In your anus.
My
God.
Yeah, well, it's one of my favorite songs I've ever
One of the
written.
most random things I've ever heard, but it works.
Well, I remember when I played it for you originally.
I was pretty
You
gagged.
were like, what is going on?
But I loved it at the same
And then you
time.
started laughing. You're
Yeah.
like, this is crazy
Yeah,
good.
I loved it. I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it.
Anyways,
Well-
I don't know what I was on, but
Yeah.
I know I was
Well,
on.
you were
I was
on-
on
you
the
were
way
on
home
crack.
from Sylvia.
It was the Quaaludes.
I do not
the
take
vodka.
Quaaludes. Oh, stop.
You
It
met-
may have been a white claw
You were
at
on
most.
speed.
I was not. I
Big
was
Sue
not.
just came over with her goodie bag and doped her up.
Hey, have you talked to Big Sue lately?
No.
Oh, she's on that Ozempic.
Really? So she's gonna be Lil Sue. soon,
I'm
yeah.
worried about that.
Oh, no, we're gonna call-
Listen, Big Sue isn't that big, but
No.
we've always called her Big Sue because
Yeah,
she's kind of tall. And
she's real tall.
She's been
She's taller than me.
like me. She's had her ups and downs in
Hey,
the weight department.
I get
but
it.
I'd be interested to see how this Ozempic situation
I
works
know.
out.
Big Sue on O.
Hey, Big Sue-O.
Sue Zempic is what we'll call her. Sue Zempic.
if she gets real skinny, we won't have any choice.
Yeah, but hey, Sue
Sue
Zempic, how you
Zempic.
doing, girl? My God.
I love Big Sue though. Hey, Big Sue.
That's Big Sue.
Yeah. But
Well, she came over this week, right, to watch Drag Race
she
with you?
did.
Okay,
She did. And that's
yeah.
when she was telling me. She was looking at what's her name? The really skinny drag queen.
That's
in
a
this
lot of them
season.
this season.
Oh no, the tall. Really tall, quite slender. Not Corey King.
Susie?
Oh, I don't know. But she was like, I'm hoping I get that skinny. I was like, Sue? That's a little too thin.
Yeah, it's a little too thin.
So, especially for girls our age,
Sue Zempic, honey.
you start to look real old if you get too thin.
Yeah.
I had to get it bandaged up. Do you see the bandaging? I went over to Arlene's and I said, Arlene, I'm bleeding. And she said, well, I can see that. So she nursed me back to health a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Did she now?
Listen, she was just like, what did you do, Miss
She was your
Ruby?
guardian angel.
Oh, she is my guardian angel.
Oh, what would you do with that, Arlene?
I love Arlene.
Arlene's like the angel on your shoulder, and I'm like the devil on your shoulder.
Well, you're worse than the devil.
And then there's Big Susie.
Big Susie's my drug dealer.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Your favorite thing's are painkillers, but that's as hard as you went?
Well, I think an Advil's pretty hard, isn't it?
Sure. Girl, it takes me 2 Advils just to get fucking rid of my headache at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know.
That's your favorite thing?
Yeah, painkillers.
That's all you got to say about it?
That's right.
Really?
Well, you seem so disappointed.
Well, you made it this whole thing. I thought you were going to say, well, Louvel, what I did was I went down to Big Sue's house and I raided her medicine cabinet. Let me tell you, a lady like her with all her ailments sure has a lot to do. So I thought you were going to like tell me you got some perks, some, I don't know, Vicodins.
Oh.
A few different opioids that you could have used, but no, you tell me that you apparently, yeah, I don't know.
What kind of a person do you think I am, Louvel?
I don't know.
Lord.
I don't know who you are anymore.
I apparently think I'm some kind of a hardcore drug addict.
Well, you told me your favorite thing is painkillers. What do you think?
Is Advil not a painkiller?
Yes, but it's really not something to be favorited.
Well, it is when you're hurting. Bad Advice became so popular that we had to spin it off into its own bi-weekly show. Here's a few of our favorite clips from the show that warned you not once, but twice, that we can't recommend our bad advice.
We talked again about that, and he told me that he doesn't,
Would you like to learn to read? Would you like me to read it?
I lost where I am. Okay, let me.
Do you want to start over?
No. I'll just clip that. We talked again about that, and he told me that he didn't have much time to drink and party with his crew, so he wants to be with them.
No.
He also said that since he lives with me, I should be cool with that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel. My friend circle already have out-of-town plans for that day, so I'll be alone in our apartment. Any advice? What should I do? Boo Year's Eve.
What? Listen. This is I'm seeing red flags all over this.
In who's red flags?
Well, I think him.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I do.
And why is that?
Well, I feel like he didn't communicate. So divorce, basically, kick him out. That's
Yeah.
it. It's over. That's it.
That's a very bleak
Done.
way of thinking about this, Ruby.
Well, I don't think it's bleak at all.
I'm going to be honest.
Do you know what's bleak?
What's that?
Sitting next to you.
So just in shock, I think you're an asshole. And how dare you write into my show thinking that I was going to be on your side.
Well, that's
because
true.
if I let this whore anywhere near my priceless Lady Gaga collection, I would have a tizzy. Did I just say that out loud?
She would.
Yeah,
She
well.
would. I listen. I don't go anywhere near her room.
Listen, I have been
Mostly because you know.
I have signed objects from Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
I have a clipping of her wig.
Oh yeah.
It fell into the pit at the Monster Ball when I was 16 years old. I snatched that shit. I fought off two
bet
twinks.
you did.
I fought off 2 twinks.
I bet you. I bet you have scars from that.
Yeah, I do. Yes, right here. In fact, this is where the twink clawed me.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
right.
I was clawed by 2
don't
twinks.
I don't doubt that.
They were French twinks, no less. They're extra feisty, the French.
Oh really?
And she had singed her hair off from her disco tit bra
Oh.
that shot fireworks, and it just sort of floated down. I snatched it, and these 2 twinks pounced on me like cougars. And I had to fight them off. And then I kept it. I kept it. So I keep that for myself. A little piece of singed Lady Gaga wig hair.
Wow.
I have all the albums, all the vinyls.
You are a fan.
I wonder if it's okay to break up with my girlfriend because she doesn't like my dog. Ralph Rover.
Is he like asking our permission?
I give it. I give it. In fact,
Yeah.
I think you should get her as far away as possible.
Absolutely.
Because I think anybody who would make you get rid of your dog for to move in with them is a bad person.
Well, I think
Horrible.
it's terrible.
Horrible.
I would go a step further.
What's that?
I would put her in the dog pound.
Yeah, put her in the dog.
right.
Give her to the dog catcher.
That's right. Give her to the dog catcher.
Give her to the dog catcher.
Yeah. Well, I would report her to the ASPCA.
Say she's rabid.
She is
She
rabid.
needs to be put down. She got
That's
rabies.
right. She's got the rabies.
She's got the rabies and the scabies.
What a terrible
What a
person.
whore.
Yeah, yeah.
What a bitch.
I can't. Here's the problem, though. I don't understand why he's asking our permission.
Because he
I
wants.
mean, can you not make your own decisions,
Well,
Rover?
Rover is probably nervous that he's overacting and he needs our,
Well, I can see.
Our
I can see
permission.
he's like, well, is love more important? Is the love of a girl more important than the love of my dog?
and it's not.
It's not.
In any scenario,
No.
if I was forced to choose between my dog and a partner, it would always be my dog. My God.
Oh.
But I hate people like this. And this is not the first time I've heard about this.
Oh, you hate
This is-
Rover?
I hate people who make you get rid of your pet to be with them. First off,
Oh, are you
I'm
triggered?
angry. I'm triggered.
Are you
about this.
triggered?
First off, why would you date somebody who doesn't like your dog? Step
right.
one.
That's right.
That was
Well,
always.
now listen though. He may have been dating her, and she might have led him on to think she likes dogs. You know, she's like, "Oh, hi, doggy," and "Oh, I see you brought your dog with you," and you know, she's acting like, "Oh, well, that's a cute dog," and you know, she's just acting. There's a lot of acting out there. You know, people act like then they get their little claws in you, and they're like, "I'll just change him. I know I'll change him," and then he's like, "Well, maybe I should," you know. How did you do that voice?
I did like this, dude.
You know, she's like doing that, and she's like, well, he's like, well, what should I do now that I've been, you know, probably having, you know, he's probably been having intimate relations with her, and
Yeah.
you know, he probably feels like his heart's all involved and his other parts,
Hearts and parts.
you know, his hearts and parts.
Hearts and parts.
That's a T-shirt.
That's a T-shirt. Hearts and parts. I think that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a real good one.
But
Well-
you know, and then she drops the bomb. It's like, I think you need to get rid of your dog before I move in because I won't have a dog in my house.
You gotta have.
And you know, it's funny how it's her house. It's not
I know,
their house.
It's not their house. It's never gonna
I
be their
mean,
house.
How could he not see that she's saying that? She's like, it's my house, and you're gonna be living in it, and I'm not having a dog.
Here's the thing. You need to put your dog in your dating profile. You need to put in your dating profile how much your dog means to you, because that's what I would do. My dog was always in my dating profile. If people did not
Absolutely.
like my dog, baby, I would never go an inch near them.
Nope.
Hate them.
And I think I would put it on the face place.
I would put it on.
I would put it on the Instagram. I'd be like,
Craigslist.
she is a dog hater.
She's a
Don't
dog
date
hater.
this person if you
Don't
love
date
dogs.
her. She's a dog hater.
She's a dog hater.
That's
Don't
gonna
date
be
her.
That's another T-shirt. Don't
That's
date her.
Don't
She's
date her.
dog
She's a dog hater.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, and you could do that for cats too. You say, don't date her. She's a cat hater. I see 2 T-shirts right there.
We're to both demographics of people.
right.
There are many smelly drag queens in this world.
Oh well, I've heard.
And I've worked with several of them. And there was one girl that I worked with many years ago who was the stinkiest of them all. She would, ooh.
Wow. Did you just burp?
Oh, I'm talking about some stinky bitch. I fucking burp like a pig. Oh my God.
Well, anyways, go on. Yeah.
I hadn't even gone after him personally. I just said that tweaking prompts and letting AI generate the art didn't feel the same level of effort as painting or illustrating.
No, not really.
Now it's like he's turning into some kind of personal attack. I tried to stay calm and explain that it wasn't meant to upset him or undermine him, but he kept going off. The rest of the group seemed uncomfortable, and some of our mutual friends tried to diffuse the situation.
Well, of course they did.
Right. But it was clear.
Kind of like Madonna and Cher
Yeah.
tried to diffuse our situation.
Yeah, it's true. But it was clear things had shifted.
That's
Since
right.
then, things between us have been awkward.
Oh, I bet.
I feel like I'm only the one being made to look bad for sharing my opinion. And I'm wondering if I should just apologize or back off. Honestly, I don't think I was out of line, just sharing how I felt. This was from Amaya Critique.
Listen,
Amaya Critique?
I think AI is just bullshit. AI art, anyways.
Yeah,
so,
well, I don't like that it has
basically
to scrape the internet and steal
yeah, it's
from other
basically
people.
stealing real art.
Yeah, it's
Other people's hard work.
now this is an interesting debate that I have heard though.
Yeah.
Because so the idea is AI generation is supposed to mimic the human brain generating ideas, correct? And so someone argued, well, don't you sort of steal art from what you see in the world and turn that into your own art by taking it and turning it into your own?
Yeah, well, no, not
So
really.
that was just the devil's advocate. I agree with you. I don't think it's right because it's a robot.
Here's my problem with it. It's artificial. It's
Yeah.
literally the first word.
Right.
Artificial.
Right. It's kind of like you. You're
it
artificial.
goes through.
Girl, that wasn't an insult. You are artificial.
I am not artificial.
But you're not intelligent, that's for sure. She's artificial unintelligence.
Listen, We've had this conversation. I am an LLC. I am a real person. I am a corporation. The Supreme Court of the United States has stated plainly that I am a corporation, which
Very
makes
well.
me a person.
Okay. Okay.
I do not want to go over this again
That's
with you.
fine. That's fine.
No AI is a person. I'm a person.
Not yet, at least.
Well,
It's only a matter of
each
time.
AI would have to literally incorporate themselves.
Well, maybe they will.
Well, maybe they will. Despite all our fussing and shade, we really do care about each other. Mostly. Here's one of our favorite moments from this past year. What?
Get a grip.
You get a grip.
Get a grip.
You get a grip.
You get a grip.
You get a
I'm gonna
grip.
grip it.
You touched my tits.
I gripped him.
I know.
I got a grip.
You are really weird.
God.
Oh, Lord.
God.
God.
You won't be able to do that to me much longer. I'll be hard. Won't pinch an inch.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Jesus, that was funny.
You are crazy. I don't know. Now I really want to know who wrote that.
I think it was someone who is out to get us.
I think so too.
Or you.
I think they must have liked that otter episode and they thought,
They
let's
thought,
cause another.
let's see if we can cause another meltdown.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
Jesus.
right. But we're not going to do that.
No, I like you too much. Yeah.
Well, I like you well enough.
I like you.
I mean, it reminds me, I will say one of my favorite things is that song we always used to sing before we'd end our show. You and me.
We're the kind of people that the people would like to be. Wondering-free. We present the kind of picture people would like to see. Never got those lyrics right. And we don't care
If
that
tomorrow
tomorrow comes
comes
with
with
no guarantee. We've each other for company. And come what may, you and me will stay together year after year. Won't we, my dear? It'll always be you and me.
Finally, we want to remind you to write us at thepunchingjudys@gmail.com. If you drop your address with it, we'll send you a couple of stickers. You can also watch full episodes on YouTube, clips on TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Sky, or listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, Audible, or wherever you get your podcasts. Remember, across all platforms, it's The Punching Judys, Judys. Until next week, we'll leave you with this. The time has come to say goodnight. It's later than you think.
We've had some laughs, shared some fun,
And toasted with some drinks.
Until next time we have to say, whenever that may be, please do that thing we always ask, and please subscribe for free.
What are you doing?
See you later, folks.